text me and I'll text you back.
Text me and I'll text you back.
Text me then I'll text you back.
You text me then I'll text you back.
Text me then I'll text you back.
TikTok, you don't stop.
I will help you make your paper stack.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at now?
205-964-5243. You know. 205-964-5243. You know.
Good afternoon.
Yes, either you have a deal or
you're in the ballpark.
There we go. That's happening.
We're in there.
Yeah.
The Oreo boys are back. We're in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's what we do. It's what we do.
There.
What we do.
Oreo boys.
Yeah. Oreo boy. Yeah. Oh yeah. So wait a minute. Well, now what?
We're
We're
gonna switch it up. We're gonna switch it up.
Yeah. All right, guys. Today's title is is your seller really motivated? Here's how to know for sure. All right. So last night on Flippanart 322, I went through the KISS strategy. So now, whenever you text KISS, the actual training video is going to be at the starting point from last night because I think it took me about 30 minutes to go through it. So we ain't going to go all the way through it today. So if we start talking about it, you don't know what we're talking about, we'll give you bits and pieces. But to see it from beginning to end, you can just text KISS to the number and you'll be able to see how that process works. Of course, again, the whole purpose of it, we're going to accomplish a couple of things. We're going to get you activated. We're getting you activated. So there's no excuse. Now you know what to offer. Now you know what to say. You know who to target. You don't have to spend any money. Something you can start today, and you'll get help from us, if you get something on the hook. So it's really no excuse. Right? So every day we should be coming here with people saying, hey, I got an offer accepted. That's the goal that we're looking for. Hey, I got an offer accepted.
That's
right.
The goal.
That's what we're shooting for. So anyway, with that being said, how's it going, fellas? We can talk about some personal stuff. With permission of Chevy. Folks been coming. I got text message and everything. Yeah. all good though, for real. I think somebody else put on an older video saying something sort of similar, right? Okay. And so I have to go back and find it, but I said I was going to share it with you. I said, let me boy go off again.
Yeah, anyway, man, but that inner voice of yours be raging, boy. That's raging.
That's funny. That is funny. But all right, yeah, so I know we already early in this, so we might not have no questions or nothing yet.
People just saying good Friday morning to everyone.
Morning. Something I saw that I wanted to share with audience. I forget what it was though.
Well, something I saw last night that you said that I didn't know, because you always say not to call the other number that's on the Zillow. Yeah, and that's actually somebody advertising. I think that's helpful for people.
Yeah. What I was referring to, since we don't have any comments yet, is that if you're going to reach out to agents, let me just share my screen. If you're going to be targeting listed properties using the KISS method, then if we go to Zillow and we can go into any market, we can go to Orlando, if I'm saying that correctly. Orlando. So we look in here real quick and we open this up. So these buttons over here to the right, these are advertisements in reality. And one of the main ways Zillow makes their money is agents are paid to be in this rotation. So what'll happen is if you request a tour or contact an agent, it's not going to be the listing agent down here in most cases. This is the listing agent, right? This is the person you need to be contacting down here, right? But up here, what will happen is it'll send them, this will be sent to them as a lead, right? And so now they'll reach out to that agent, and now they're going to be representing you as the buyer's agent, right?
Mhm.
So, our whole thing is we're trying to give the listing agent, the one that's dealing with the owner, an opportunity to make 100%. Somebody used a phrase last night that explained it, like just, damn, what did he say? You remember Tori? Saw the Tori?
No, I didn't see that part. I didn't see that.
Oh man, what did he say? It was.
Is it in the chat? Is it in the chat that?
Yeah, it would have been in the chat. It was brilliant on what he said. Dang, what did he say to sort of just sum it up in a nutshell about an agent? I figured out here. I'm gonna text agent. She may.
Well, Adrian, you probably remember.
Yeah, but man, he was like, I say, man, that's a great way of putting it, man, or whatever. But anyway, just to point that out, like Torian said. So,
what is Stephen Vaughn? He's saying, hey, fellas, just got over being homeless. I need a list whose door do I show up to get me a list, and once I get that list, whose face do I step to help?
What?
I need a list of whose door do I show up to.
What is it?
Give me a list.
Well, you don't need a list. If you follow the KISS method, you don't need a list. You can get going today. You don't have a laptop or whatever. Just go to the library, get busy, get in the game. No excuses. Just text KISS, KISS to 205-964-5243. You're gonna have a training video there. So since we start still waiting, let me pull it up real quick. So, and I'm gonna make this more of an official website or something like that to streamline this a little more or whatever. But so you got this. So you got the initial training video right here. You have what cities you can target. Over 300 of them. All of them are 100K in population or more. You got your offer table that tells you what you should offer based on what the price is, considering if it's off market, if it's listed. Here's a Google sheet on how you can track your leads. This might need to be. I'll put that at the bottom. And then you got the text message or email that you originally send the agent. And then you have your offer template that you're going to send and then track your leads, of course. So boom. All right. So, but yeah, if you do that, what was his name?
Oh, Stephen Vaughn.
Then you'll be ready to rock, man.
We can't hear you if you're talking.
Oh, I think he might be talking.
You muted.
No, I was talking to y'all. He's saying that Stephen was saying I'm talking about you, boys.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go. So
that's got over the moment. I need a list.
What is this?
Oh, you trying to show up to one of our doors? I'm trying to understand.
What?
He said, whose door do I show up to get me a list? And once I get that list, whose face do I step to for help?
I don't know if I'm...
Okay, so you don't need no list. You just use the KISS method, and you can reach out to either one of us for help. So yeah, once you find something to work with, we can help you. Plain and simple. Right, Flip?
Yes, sir.
We have a comp. This is Juju Jones again. Welcome back, Juju.
What's
Says
up,
this
Juju?
one is in Indianapolis, Indiana. It says needs 85K and needs a lot of work.
Let's check it out.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. North Rochester.
All right. Y'all see my screen?
We do now.
Man, I copped I copped the monitor. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you got the double monitor thing going there? Or
Man.
I've never done that before.
Oh my goodness. Incredible.
I ain't never did that before.
Incredible.
I'm a little behind the 8 ball on that one.
Incredible. All right. So Zillow said we at 103. So that's 40%, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 40%. It sold back in 23. There's no pictures though.
Yeah.
Was it listed?
Need like to need some weight.
Attention investors, 2 bed, 1 bath property being sold as is will make a great rental or flip. Tons of potential for the property. No sight on scene offers, cash only. Okay, so that's what the lister. That's what the realtor are listed for, or is it listed now?
I don't, unless you
Is this like? Do you have this direct to the seller? Are you talking direct to the seller right now
I think
with this one?
Yeah, that's Juju property, Juju Jones.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if she's talking direct to the seller or if this is a listing.
it would come up if it was a listing, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Because it sold at 79 in 23 and they want 85 now. So they bought this at the wrong price point. It really need to be around 40,000. Especially if it needs a lot of work.
Man, he just sold that last year.
So especially if it needs a lot of work, it needs to be around 40,000, Juju.
40K. Okay. And Stephen is asking to briefly explain the templates. I guess the ones that you were just showing, I guess.
Which
I've learned one thing on here, man, and that's patience. Flip. You have so much of it. I'm definitely learning from you, boy.
Yeah, so here's the template right here. I think what I'm assuming this is what he's referring to.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, you just want an explanation on breakdown on the template.
Okay. All right. So let's do this. So what was that last property? So what we'll do, so when you get the template, you can't edit this yourself. So what you'll do if you're in Google Sheets, you just go to File, hit Make Copy. What was that address?
It is a 1, 2, 3, 4.
It was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 North Rochester Ave.
So this is what I'm going to name it, Rochester Ave, right? I don't know what city. I'll figure that out in a second.
Indianapolis.
Okay, in Indy. So I'm gonna copy it and go here, and let's see if it pulls it up. It does. Boom. So all right. So let me just grab this entire address. All right, and we'll put it here, and then I'll grab it again, and then I'll change it here. All right. So what did we say our offer was going to be? 40,000. Okay. Yeah. All right. So so if our offer is going to be 40,000, what was the ARV? What did we say it was?
103.
Okay. Yeah, that won't even matter on this one. All right. So it's 40,000. Okay. So we would go 40,000. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, let's assume it was listed. We have to assume it's listed. We have to assume it's listed. All right. So we said it was if it was listed for. Let me do that. I don't want to be confusing. Let me just do this. Let me find one that's listed. All right. So where am I? Let me see. Let's do this. All right. So we'll do this property here. Copy. and I'm gonna change everything to this particular listing. So boom, boom. All right, so because you don't need this when you're dealing directly with an owner. You don't need this template, this offer sheet. This is only really needed when you're dealing with an agent, a listed property like this. All right, so 85 is the number. So that's what the agent, just to explain, I guess I got to go through it. So the agent, they get paid off commission in most cases. So 6%, especially in a price range like this, is what they normally get paid. And what that means is you would multiply 85,000 times 6%. So that's what the commission of the agents. See, we have to get in the mind of the agent and how they're going to make money. So we increase our chances of them pushing our offer to the seller, right? Okay, so normally an agent is not going to find the seller and the buyer. Normally they'll have the property listed with a seller, but they depend on other agents to produce a buyer. So now you would cut this 5,100 in half because they have to split it. Normally they do it 50%. I mean, 50-50. So now we're at 25.50. An easier way of doing that, just off the top, just do 85,000 times 3%. All right, so that's the agent's fee. All right, so remember that number, 25.50. That's important. All right, now as far as what we're going to offer based on the offer table for the KISS offer table. We're going to offer 40% because we're between 75,000 and 150,000 on this listed price. Okay, so now we're going to offer 85,000 times 40%. Our offer is 34,000. All right, so we go back over here to the template. This one right here. So we're going to put in here 34,000. All right, and we said now the commission on that 34,000, they're getting all of the commission, but we want to make the agent whole if they sold it at full price, but we have to go through this first step. So now we will multiply 34,000. 34,000, they're going to get all 6% times 6%. That's wrong. So 34,000. No, it ain't. It's right. That's right. That's right. So it's 2,040. But remember, if they sold it for 85,000, they were going to get like 2,550, 2,550. So I'll go ahead and put this in here. 2,040. But again, we want to make the agent whole. Now, again, I can't think of what they said last night, but it was my. But
you know who said it, because I got the comments, but I don't.
Then it was sort of close to the end,
So it was to the end. Okay.
Yeah, it was close to the end. But
does look like 24,000 on there.
Yeah, we want to. Again, we want to make the agent make at least what they were going to make, or above that number, right? Now, if this was another wholesaler's deal and you were going to bring a buyer to the table, then let's just say you were going to make, I don't know, 15,000 on this, right? And now you would have to give up 7,500 to that wholesaler. In this situation, we're going to say we're going to add another 1,000. You could have did 500 and that would have made them whole, or we're just going to say 1,000. Right, so now the total commission that the agent would receive is $3,040, right? So they're really getting like another $500 more, even though the seller is taking a 60% discount off the asking price. And then the earnest money deposit on something like this, you can get away with probably $500, this low price range of a property. And then the close of escrow, really 21 days, but you want to give yourself like an extra 2 or 3 days to go through negotiation, sign the contract. So we'll say 24 days. So it's probably 11, 24, somewhere in there, right? and then the rest of it is standard. Okay, so you have your price, you have the commission based on your offer, and then the additional money that you're going to add, and then what that totals up to be, because you want to make it clear on how they're going to get paid with your offer. Now, the only thing though, the only two that you really need to add money to, unless you just want to, is when you're operating $150,000 or below. Because the rest of it at 50%, they're going to get what they normally get anyway, right? Whenever you're at 40% and 20%, now the numbers that you're calculating their commission on is lower than half. So they're going to get less. That's why you have to add money. So you can actually remove these two lines if you're dealing with a situation where if it's above 150,000, because we're now at 50% on our offer. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, if you text KISS, I go through the entire process through this first link up here from last night or whatever. So you don't have to watch the whole thing, but I started at the point where I started the training itself. But it'll stop it. So it'll bleed into the Q&A after that. But you'll know when we stop talking about it or whatever. So it's about 30 minutes of that particular episode. But through them right now, you don't see it, Tori?
No, I've even put it in ChatGPT. I didn't. It was telling me all other type of stuff, but nothing about a realtor. So real estate.
I want. Let me see. She ain't replied. Well, she replied, but she didn't reply about what she thought it was.
Oh, okay. Juju did say that that property is a part of properties that a realtor sent to her. So
that ain't what we want. They ain't doing nothing special. They're not doing anything special.
Well, I think she said unlisted property.
Which one? The one Chevy did?
Because
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I mean, it was just listed though.
Oh,
just listed last year in 23 for 79. For 79.
Well, I guess what you'll want to know: are you dealing with these owners directly?
No, this is a list that
it's come from the agent. It's come from the agent. It's not direct to seller.
Oh, okay.
It's not direct to seller.
I guess the assumption is that these are properties that this realtor hasn't put on the market yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Are these like pocket listings? Okay, then that's a different conversation. If they're not on MLS or market it,
But I think Chevy is saying this one just went on the market, so they probably sent them to her.
No, this one just sold on the market last year.
Sold, okay.
Well, hey, maybe they got in. Hey, maybe they got in over their head. They want some. That's what
I was thinking too.
Yeah. So hey, offers are free. I ain't got the shirt on today, but you get it.
Offers are
still
free.
That 34. Yeah. Offer that 34.
Offers are free for sure.
All right.
It's Friday, man.
It's Friday. Any big plans for the weekend? Almost Halloween.
Yeah, I may go see my folks. I ain't been in a minute.
But Mississippi?
No,
I'm Alabama.
Oh, Alabama. Okay.
We're border Mississippi, so we're intertwined in that area because that's where all my mom folks are from, Mississippi. But to answer your question, Alabama.
How long does it take you to get there?
3 hours.
3 hours? Oh, really? Okay. Quite yes. It's okay driving, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's just a little distance.
But I'm calling it right. It's Milry.
Yo, you saying it right?
Okay.
Yeah, one day you're gonna meet somebody. I'm from Milry, Alabama. Oh, yeah.
Like I know somebody.
You're gonna get excited.
I don't know you.
But they might not know me because I've been like gone a long time. So a lot of people, like people that were kids are grown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So they may not know me. but they're gonna know my folks. If you just say Taylor, they're gonna know. Yeah.
Yeah. Because of course I grew up in Memphis, but I realize now when I go out, I'm meeting people that I probably went to school with, their children. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
oh, most definitely.
this is what I'm seeing now. You know?
Yeah.
So I get where you're coming from.
Yeah. Oh, I had my man back. Yeah. He's
Can
back. He's back. Guess who's
you hear
back?
me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir.
Oh, okay. All right.
But you said you got a new monitor. Tell us about that. And why did you make the decision to get a larger monitor? Then tell us about it while we wait.
It's split screen, so I can multitask. That's the only reason why I got it, really. So
I've never done that, so I don't know how to use. I think I'm a little, especially for my age. I think I'm a little bit above the normal person tech wise, but I've never used the multiple screen thing. Well, you got that set up, Tori? I know you got it set up like that, right? How many you got?
Three. So, I'm going in and out of screens because I'm doing different stuff in different screens.
So you've been had them though, right?
Yeah, I've had done that for a while. Yeah.
So what if you got a laptop? How does that work? Where the screen on the laptop?
I rarely sit downstairs and just do because normally when I'm at the computer, I'm trying to do real work, and so the screen is just too small, to.
Okay, so can you do this with a laptop, or it don't make sense, or need to be a desktop system?
They have stuff that's out there now where you can have multiple screens on your laptop. It kind of flips out, but I've never used it. I've never used it. But they have stuff like that now.
So I have the monitor mounted on I got like a little portable desk that goes up and down. Like that thing is look. Let me see if I can raise it up. See, I'm going up.
Yeah.
I gotta stand up if anything, man. But yeah, it's
so you got a stand-up desk where you can stand up.
It's a stand-up and a sit-down desk. Yeah, it goes up and down.
That's good for you.
Yeah. And then I got the monitor. Like, dude,
I wasted money on the one I got because it does the same thing. I ain't let it up or down.
You don't stand up sometimes.
No. I thought that was a good idea before, but nah. Yeah. We had to find the cord for it because yeah.
But yeah, man, that's the only reason why I got it, because let's just say I'm doing a contract and I don't want to be going back and forth. I could just pull up the screen and I'm just putting the contract together. It's just for more efficiency for my sake. That's how I like it. So yeah, so it's pretty phenomenal, man. I like it a lot. So yeah, everybody sleeping this week. Everybody sleeping on Friday, man. Don't tell me y'all got y'all feelings hurt.
We didn't ring half the crowd.
I've heard somebody is asking a question. Well, two people. Let me get to the first one. Zep, the one says, which state or states do you work in? But I think we send states for
anywhere, man.
Anywhere.
Like literally.
Then Mr. Davis 23 says, how do you guys feel about getting your deals moved on Investor Lift? And I'm not familiar with Investor Lift.
I just hear two people talk about it. I've never even been to the website. I don't think so. I hear people talk about it. I hear it's pretty pricey or whatever. A good alternative is Investor Base. I think you can text boss 205-964-5243. Yeah, but I've never used it before.
You said Investor Lift?
Yeah, Investor Lift.
I get deals sent a lot to me. I don't even click on them, but I mean, there's always somebody killing something, man. There's always somebody crushing with some software, some form of method. So even if it don't work for us, it might work for you.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's all.
Our opinion is just our opinion. You still got to go out there and try it yourself.
Yeah.
Alton Harvey asks, how have you ever heard of Propelio? Flipman, it's prop stream deal machine all in one.
Yeah, I've never. Yes, I have. I've heard of it. I don't. You know. I think I don't know what makes it different than those two. You know, they're just data.
Still does data, yeah.
Yeah, just data, just manipulated. You know, to
Yeah, I mean,
pay the investors.
Deal Machine have properties. PropStream have the same thing. Propelio have the same thing. Once again, it's just about what's your preference and what you want to try.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Because somebody what is that? It's great price. It's great. Price is better. I think this person was saying it's $15,000 a year to dispose your properties. I'm assuming he's talking about this Propelio.
No, I think he's talking about Investor Lift. It's expensive.
Oh, Investor Lift. Okay, I got you. Okay.
Investor Lift is not niche like for instance, I put a deal on a contract. I know exactly what buyers to send my deals to because I know who's going to buy. Investor Lift, it just sends to everybody.
Cash to me on Instagram said, "What is the best way to get a divorce or bankruptcy list from the county to reach out to sellers to see if they want to sell their property?"
Like PropStream has an option there, but it normally doesn't pull just a large list. I don't even know if it's really a large list available, but that's such a niche type list that, you know, it probably could be really effective. You just have to stay on it like any other list. It just normally, from my understanding, it's not going to be a very large list compared to some of the other owner types that you can target. So just be aware of that.
And this is an interesting question because I really want to get your take on it. In this day and time, is it necessary to do a website as far as wholesaling?
Wow, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Because there's so many ways to market a deal. You know, for years though, I've used YouTube. You know, if I was doing it myself, you're already out there. Yeah, you'll take photos, but just take a video, pop it on YouTube. You have a shareable link that now you can text or email. It sold a lot of properties that way or whatever. So yeah, website, people still use the internet to find stuff. So, and it's just so inexpensive to have a website and you can get one done so quickly or whatever. And you can copycat so many, you know what I'm saying, sites or whatever. It's just one of those things, just why not, you know, but just understand a website is just going to be that if you don't spend money for people to go to it. Right now, if you're doing like some Google AdWords and you know, things of that nature, or Bing or something like that, then it's almost, you obviously have to have one at that point. But you have to spend money to drive people there. Now, again, you can create a social media presence and it be just effective as far as when you're out, you say, oh, you can just find me on Facebook or you can check me out on Instagram or whatever. You can do that also. So it's just totally different than where it used to be. But but to the good though, you know, to the good. It just you got a lot of options.
Yeah, I mean, technology and social media have definitely changed the game on how you go about branding yourself and how you go about making deals happen, right? So, you know, websites is good to have just as far as credibility. From the seller standpoint, we use our website strictly just for sellers. Like, they're like, hey, you have a website for us to go look at, blah, blah, blah. Just to build credibility. We have testimonials on it. You know, we have we have testimonials. There's also Google reviews. That's great for credibility as well. So whenever we close the deal, the first thing we do is we ask for a recommendation as far as leaving the review for us, and then go from there. So yeah, so we get a lot of sellers feedback when it comes to us helping them and being able to get everything to the finish line.
All right. Cut Action Take 9 says, so just so I understand, if I get a listed property to wholesale it to the realtor is going to use the Florida contract, so do I tell them I'm going to assign it? And will they still work with me?
That for me, I guess.
Yeah, that's for you.
No, you don't want to get in that. That's complicated, right? So they might not even know what wholesaling is. Don't complicate it. You know what I'm saying? You got a purchase and sales agreement in place, and you'll have the legal right. Now, the contract may say you can't assign unless the seller approves it, which is cool because you can double close it or whatever. But no, you don't want to get in all of that. You know, not with an agent. With an owner, yeah, but with an agent, no. They just ain't going. No, you don't want to play that game with them. In my opinion.
I agree.
Oh, okay.
And on one of my favorite movies, Catch Me If You Can, I concur.
I concur. Yes.
I heard they're making another one of those.
Really? Well, how can it be another? Because that's supposed to be based off a true story.
Well, maybe there's more to the story.
Maybe.
They want to add more. They want to
Oh,
add.
yeah, because he did supposed to start working for the FBI, didn't it? Maybe that's the next level.
Yeah. That's like American Gangster 2. Yeah. Maybe there is more.
Mr. Davis, 23. Do you know if any hard money lenders for those of us who have 0 flips done?
And
They whenever it comes to something like that, they're gonna want it to be based on your experience. However, if you have a good enough deal and your credit is straight, you should be good for sure. You could go to TrueTransactionFunding.com. They do hard money, so they'll fund the deal based on the percentage.
But most of them gonna want 20 or 30% down though. Now,
yeah,
you have to understand that.
Definitely.
That's the part most people don't. You got to make sure they understand that. So that means if the entire project is $100,000 that they're gonna lend you, they're gonna want 20 or 30,000 down. So if that's not an issue, oh yeah, there's tons of options out there for hard money.
Yeah, definitely,
Tons of it.
sure.
With no credit check, if you got
With no credit check, as long as you got the collateral, which is the property, and you have the funds, you'll be good.
Phil W says, I put my offer agent sheet. I might assign to work with partners, then tell them how I'm going to pay them.
Okay, that's dope. It's a good way to do it.
I put my offer agent sheet. I might assign work with partners. Oh, okay. I think
that's a good way to structure it, Phil.
I think I get it.
And Mr. Davis is saying he has great credit.
There you
He
go.
said good credit. He didn't say great. He said good credit.
You got some
no collateral.
You got some money.
You gotta have that money. That money.
That money.
You gotta have what up?
What that TikTok that I was about to say? Some money.
I would say that so much. Money.
Get to that money. Oh, man, that's so funny. Oh my God.
Oh, you got a 715. That's pretty decent. I mean, you got a 7, but you still have that money though. Those times.
That money. You got. As a matter of fact, we can flip it on you. The credit won't even matter with a lot of them. You gotta have that money.
That money. Okay. Okay. Juju is asking you, are you still Flip's inner voice?
No. It said it's Flip's inner voice scaring people.
Scaring people. Yeah.
That is funny. Oh man, they didn't want the real you, Flip. They wanted you to just shut up. Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Nah, ain't nobody. I don't think anybody's scared off, man. We good. It's a Friday. People still tapped in. We still here. You know.
Yeah, and we still comping properties now. You know, we
are sitting there talking now. So you know what I'm saying, y'all. We could only. We're here to answer questions, man. You know what I'm saying? I guess it is some training going on a little bit too, but we're here to answer questions. Y'all just hanging out. Ain't nobody got no questions. You know,
I missed somebody and they reminded me on Instagram. So let me make sure. This is the same person that asked about the divorce and bankruptcy list. I missed this question. If I buy a property and actually close on it without using hard money and lightly fix it up and put it back on the market without fully renovating it, should I put in an LLC or in my own name?
What's the question?
Okay, so they're using hard money, they're lightly fixing it up, putting it back on the market without fully renovating it. And they're asking, should they put it in an LLC or in their own name? I guess when they're trying to sell it.
I mean, are you doing the deal with the hard money guys in your own name or then in the LLC? So, I mean, you could do either or. It don't matter. At
I guess
all.
they're trying to protect themselves some type of way for some reason.
I mean, you selling the property, you in and out of the deal. You're not holding the property. LLC is for long-term holds, man. Protect yourself. But if you're just in and out of the deal, I mean, you're gonna get taxed like 2 or 3 times if you put it in your name. Compared to this LLC, where nope, not an accountant. Sir.
They did say without using hard money. Yeah, so I said that wrong.
I would advise you to talk to an accountant, sir. I'm not. I am not an accountant. So yeah, I'm not an accountant. Alton Harvey. Look at that one. The audience is so funny.
What was that thing that they used to have, the little penny or whatever? That used to be really popular.
Which one?
Penny Hardaway. Remember the little penny?
Back in the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I the only one?
I had one of my cousins. And I guess he used to work at I don't know if you all remember RPS, like UPS.
Oh yeah.
RPS. They used to work there. I went out there real quick, so we ain't got a lot of questions. So I went out. So this is when I was in college. So you try to get a job, make some money, whatever. So the only way I could have survived anyway. And so I went out there and worked one night, and so you'll pick up a box. Man, it might be big as this cup, right? It may weigh 50 pounds though.
Yes.
Right?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And so anyway, long story, I ain't laugh about a week personally. So but my cousin and they worked out there for probably at least a year. But what they were doing was they were stealing.
Oh wow. And
the reason I'm bringing it up is it's 20-some years ago. Now, so these are different human beings now. But they were stealing tennis shoes. He had so many pair of penny. The reason I'm bringing it up because of them penny hard, them little penny shoes.
Yeah, them Hardaways went
hard. He had so many of those that, like, years later, he had to move away from Birmingham back home, started a family, all that stuff. He still had some of them, right? Because he had that many of them. They were selling them, but he kept a lot of them for himself.
Right, for himself.
And I guess you have to pack those shoes a certain way. Because he started trying to, like he would wear them, and they wear but he had them so long that they dry ride. They stick a foot, they go walking, and they just go, his foot would just go through.
That's crazy.
Oh God! He ended up throwing all of them away. Probably like 2 or 3 years later. You know what I'm saying? Like
he had them in the garage or something.
Oh, yeah. Oh man. So I'm gonna call him. I forgot all about that. But
that's too funny.
See, what they would do was they would be unloading the truck, and so what they would do is they would put the way the building was set up. It had like a space on the beneath. Like the trucks would pull up. The little dock area, but underneath there was a space there, so they would just throw stuff under there and then just come back and just get the stuff or whatever. Anyway, they had so many tennis shoes and stuff, so they could just tell some tennis shoes just because of how big the box was, but it was still light or whatever. And anyway, but yeah, so.
Yeah, I got some guys in my life that I like that too. Like, real criminal minds, I'm telling you. Like,
technically, I wouldn't say that's what they were doing at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because these are some very productive citizens now. All right, in the early 20s.
Your job record though, man. You only last like 2-3 weeks on jobs, man. You was meant to not work for nobody, bro.
Yeah. Well, no, they work. You know what I'm saying? It was me. My one that I didn't. You know, now I've had an entrepreneur spirit now, but I didn't go full force on this until 2006, right? You know, I was trying stuff, but I wasn't making no money with anything. So.
Whenever you bring up a job, you're like, yeah, of course I didn't last.
It didn't work out. Yeah,
I lasted some good years. I lasted some good years on some jobs, dude. Yeah. Hey, man, I
didn't know you worked at AAA. I didn't know you worked at AAA.
Yeah, I worked at AAA probably at least 3 or 4 years, at least. You know, and working night shifts.
Yeah, that's hard.
I had when I was in college. I always had at least 3 jobs at one time, at least.
Oh, that's me too.
At least.
Okay.
Yeah,
and still had a full-time crazy girlfriend. Gambled every day in our dorm room. I don't even know how. And that's why I graduated with a 2.2. That's passing. If y'all didn't know.
Me too. Me too.
So dice.
No.
Craps.
Tunk.
What's Tunk?
It's a card game. I know
it's a card game.
Cards. Yeah.
Tunk.
We got another property to comp.
Yeah.
Riverdale, Georgia.
We get handled here.
We got another one.
I think I didn't ask you just before, Ty. When the last time you've been down to A-Town?
Where is that?
Atlanta.
You know, I don't ever really just go to. I got several people over there. Like one of my just really good friends lives over there.
Okay.
You know, and man, I got, you know, you don't count going to the airport, right?
No.
Okay, well, it's been a minute then. It's been a minute. You know, like it's been a minute. Closest it is, the closest largest city to me within 2 hours, and it's been a minute.
Oh, you wanted me to pull this up, Chevron? You in your email? Hold on.
My bad.
I thought you was comping the problem.
No, I am.
Ready? Are you ready, sir?
Change your password. I don't no problem now.
I am comping the property, man. My
wife
show that.
Let me put you back up.
My wife would definitely kill me. Oh man!
Okay. How close is Riverdale to Atlanta? I wonder, because all these little towns around.
Well, no, that's Atlanta. That's
Atlanta. Okay.
Riverdale is near where the airport is located.
Gotcha.
The airport is in that general area. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Remove that comment.
Let me take this down. Yes, sir. Let's see here. He's saying that he
a matter of fact, that's where I used to live. I mean, my cousin used to live that I grew up with when he lived in Atlanta for, I think he was there from 1990 maybe to 2008, 9, something like that. I spent a lot of time in Riverdale, Georgia. A lot of time.
He's saying that he offered 50% on this, and there's a 1 acre lot with no address. How do I make an offer on that one?
What? Did he accept the offer?
The 1 acre lot is what he's saying.
Wait a minute. Is it the lot or the house that comes with a lot? Confused.
Yeah, I would think that it's both, but he didn't say that.
Yeah, please bring some clarity, sir. Please.
Did he accept the offer though?
Yeah, that's the main thing. Did he accept that 80,000?
He accept the offer. Yeah, that's important.
Hey, if they accept the offer, you in there then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you in there. Oh yeah.
Right,
my zombie not working again, man. Why my zombie acting up on me?
Is it you got it on?
Yeah. I'm trying to pull it up.
Oh, you use Explorer, Internet Explorer.
Oh yeah,
you're not on Chrome.
Yeah, you ain't on Chrome. Yeah.
Oh, you're not on Chrome. Yeah. Because I'm like,
that's what's going on.
Windows will trick you now. They'll pop up a browser and you think it's Chrome.
But I think Google Chrome extensions work on Edge.
I don't know. We're looking at your bank account again, there, brother. On live TV.
You got your bank account on there,
yeah,
man.
We want to take that off.
I think you need to. I think you might need to work that window a little. You might want to. You might want to hold up on the window there for a second.
Yeah, let me close this stuff down, man. My bad.
There's too many hackers out here, bro.
Yeah, hey, hold up.
All right, let me take that stuff down.
Yeah. So that's a double screen.
I close all that kind of stuff when I'm on here. I close all that stuff, man.
Yeah. That's probably that second screen probably set up. I think
it is. It is. Hold on.
Sharon said she used to play Tonk. Do you still play Tonk?
I ain't played in years, man. You know.
Okay.
On
years. Yeah. Even when friends come over and stuff like that?
No, we don't. We been stopped doing that, man. Been stopped doing. I tell you what broke us up.
Gamble on it is what I'm saying. It could just be a friendly game. You know?
I prefer not to do it that way. So I ain't did it in years.
Right.
I tell you what broke us up. Okay, so my dorm room was that. So people that see me right now, they wouldn't even probably know my name. But they when I was in college, they called me Boss Man, right?
Oh, okay.
All right, so they'll know that. They won't know, like if they may see me on some Facebook ads or some whatever, and that's Boss Man, but they ain't know my name, But
right, okay.
We gambled in Camp Hall 208, right?
Okay.
No, 508. I'm sorry, 508.
508.
So. So they see me around campus, like, we're going to get one tonight? Oh, yeah, come on through. We'll start probably about 9. We'll get from 9 to 4 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Just
wow.
It was just guaranteed Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was guaranteed. We'll start at 2 in the afternoon on a Sunday, one end until 3 or 4 in the morning or whatever. Just constantly, like just constantly. And so that's why I don't even know how I did it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Those games, Todd, they can get very serious. When you the type of person that wins a lot, that could get real serious.
Yeah. We were all broke for real, But like that third day of school, when everybody got their financial aid, your Pell Grant, and your student loan. Some legendary takedowns, man. It's terrible. Boy.
Craig never cleared up whether it's the acre and let me put you back on the screen.
You good now, Playboy?
I'm good now. I'm good.
All right.
that wire just hit looking beautiful, man.
Hey, protect your chest now. You know what I'm saying? when it hit, you want to protect it now.
I am good now. Oh, no, I was talking about the direct deposit.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. I just don't want a hacker to help themselves.
Hey, peel your skull back without even hitting you.
Oh, man. Okay. Y'all see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right. So you said Riverdale is Atlanta? Is this like the outskirts?
Oh yeah, that's Riverdale, Georgia. That's Atlanta. That's Metro Atlanta.
Okay, so it's like on the outskirts.
Old National Road.
Kim
Matter of fact, I think I don't think that's Riverdale, but it's right off of Old National. I think that's where what Creflo Dollar called his thing. His deal. It's over in that area, that general area.
I got it.
Where Holyfield / Rick Ross house is over in that general area too.
Yeah,
anybody from the A can correct me.
Rick Ross.
That general area. I ain't said it was in Riverdale. I said the general area.
Okay.
Because I think that's the house that the Eddie Murphy movie was in, right?
Which one?
In Atlanta. Coming to America too.
Oh really? I didn't know.
Yeah, Rick Ross house. Yeah, he used Rick Ross house.
For that movie. If you're on here, Craig, let us know whether the house includes the 1 acre lot. If you're still on here.
So we gonna make it real easy and simple. All right, here we go. Okay, so our subject property is right here, Sandy Creek. Okay, and then we have this one sold for 75. This one sold for 69, and this one sold for 185. Should we take this one right here that sold back in 2022, Flip?
What's the other ones?
This one priced at.
Oh, I see them. Oh yeah, we definitely can't use that last one.
Right.
You might want it to go out wider, a little wider than what you
Go out a little bit wider. Okay,
but that's fine. I think that's that give us what's the name? What did the
so for this
investor base? So
yeah, what did Redfin, what's the name say?
Redfin? Yeah, true. Let's go to Redfin, see what they say. You're right.
And Realtor, yeah.
Yep. Let's see what's up.
What was the full address?
6759 Sandy Creek Drive in Riverdale.
Riverdale.
Redfin
have it at 176.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one is Realtor.com, right?
Yeah.
And then Realtor.com have it at 181. So we're just gonna say 175.
Oh yeah. Oh, there we go.
175. So 175, 40% or 60%?
50.
50.
Mm-hmm. 87.5.
87. Yeah, so we had 87.5 for that one.
And I guess he's asking
Using
what
the
the
kiss.
offer on the 1 acre lot is. Did you see a 1 acre?
Yeah, we need to identify where it is though. He waiting more information on that.
Now, I didn't see no 1 acre lot.
Okay.
I mean, that's included in the offer. That's out 87.5 for everything.
Hopefully they're already subdivided. Not the same parcel. Hopefully it's not the same parcel.
Kim Wingfield asks, what is the best pre-foreclosure list?
Yeah, if you text damn, what is it? Let me see. I did a video on that recently. And what is the title of that video, Tyrone?
Can we edit out the bank account stuff?
This is live, bro.
I tried to get it off the screen. As soon as I saw it, I was like, let me pop this off because you was
This is live, bro.
I would.
What are we supposed? Oh, that's what I'm looking for.
We're trying to find the acre lot.
Well, let me see. Is this video? What I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna share my screen really quick and just show her which video to look at that she can do that with, and it's going to walk you through that process. If you want to say, so it says how to wholesale a house in 10 days using free pre-foreclosure list. So it's going to be this one right here, right? So that's what you want to look for on my channel. So just go to
2 months ago.
Yeah. So should be still relevant.
Of course, 6,000 plus views. Of course, is relevant.
Yeah. So
that people are actually tracking. Let's go.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, but that's the video you want to check out, young lady.
Phil W said, I put my.
Yeah, he already put that up there.
Oh, no, it's this one. I'm a former realtor, so I'm not scared. Builders assign hedge fund buyers assign. I do too. But it would be interesting to know, because he's a former realtor, how he would take when somebody makes an offer such as we're doing right now for the KISS offer.
But it got to be. We would have to pick his brain based on what it was before he discovered wholesaling,
Yeah.
all this stuff.
If
So we
that's
can't pick his brain now, like, oh, now it's different because he sees the benefits of working with investors.
Makes
But
sense.
a lot of times the realtor don't see a benefit to work with a wholesaler investor at all, and they're missing out on so much money. Like I'll work with realtors because I know I'm not going to leave no money on the table for sure.
Yeah, they really like, man, they leave a lot of money on the table, man. Just
So yeah,
well, first place they leave a lot of money on the table because they think like a realtor first and not an investor first.
yes, sir.
That's the first thing. The license should only be a tool to help me find more investment properties based on what my buy box is. When it doesn't fit in my buy box, then I list it. That's the way that should always work with realtors.
Yep. Because I mean, with me, like
now some of them got to figure it out. Now, don't get me wrong. Now some of them got to figure it out.
They got the code crack for sure. Like for me, it's more so creative first, wholesale second. That's it. Because I'm gonna get paid 3 different ways in creative deals compared to this wholesale. I get paid one time, right? So, and it's also building a portfolio. So yeah.
Makes sense.
Like wholesale, man, it's a hustle and a bustle. You got to go out here every single day and hustle. When you're building assets, your assets now become something that take care of all those liabilities, assets over liabilities. So you gotta think long term. This is not a short term game; it's a long term game.
Marathon.
So you gotta think about your families. So real estate is not going nowhere, and having generational wealth, real estate is one of the best vehicles to do that with.
Boom.
But I'm not an accountant. You want to talk to a professional accountant about asset protection and all that. So yeah.
The minimal list trader X. I just got in here. If
wait a minute. You be figuring these handles out, but go ahead though.
A minimal list trader.
I looked at that for 40 minutes.
I got lost. I didn't want to say it either.
Because I think you can have space. Well, I guess you can have spaces, but I just got in here. If Redfin and Zillow estimates are not close, do I just get the average of both, right, or just take the lowest estimate, or no matter what?
I hope I can add realtor in there, hopefully. And then sometimes it'll be in the middle. I did like one for somebody earlier this morning or whatever. And so, but my whole goal is to keep it simple. I'll just take the lower number. You know what I'm saying?
I concur.
Hey, I'll tell you if I'm wrong. Hey, if they accept, if I know one thing, if they accept it on the lower number and I'm wrong, you know what that means? It just means more money for me or whatever. So now it could go opposite. It was the higher number. They would have accepted something based on the higher number, but the lower number was just too low, right? So it could be that too, but I'm just going to take my chances in being conservative with the lower number and run my numbers that way. So
it gets the conversation going.
I know I can't be wrong as far as overpaying with that one.
Yeah.
I know I can't be wrong.
Yeah. And it gets the conversation going. And a lot of times the seller, like I had a seller that called me, was like, well, I'm calling you so you could tell me what you want to offer. I'm like, can you just give me some description on the property? Did you go buy the property? Did you look at it? I'm like, no, I don't waste my time like that. So she's like, so what's your offer? So I lowballed her. She's like, no, I'm not going to take $100,000. And she slammed the phone on me. 5 months later, she called back. Hey, Chevy, I talked to you a while ago. You had made an offer. I want you to come out and look at the property. I ain't going to take no $100,000, but we could talk about it. I'm like, sure.
You know what's key about that? I've noticed a lot of sellers now, they tell you, I got an offer for this, whatever amount that they want. And I got it from you, Ty, where you like, well, why didn't you take it? Why didn't you take the offer?
I'm like, okay, great, boom. It's a no.
Why didn't you take it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But if that don't work out for you, hit your boy back up.
Yeah, like we had a seller. We was putting the property on the contract subject to, where the seller was like, "Oh, I'm willing to walk away and take a loss. Like, I just want this out of my name. I just want to. It's stressful." So I'm like, "All right, we'll take over the payments. We good." She gonna talk about, "Oh, are y'all gonna put some money down though?" I'm like, "What you mean? You was saying you was willing to take a loss. Now you want money? Nah, we ain't even gonna work like that. I mean, either I'm gonna take it or the banks gonna take it. I'm trying to help you. The banks don't care about you. Plain and simple. They're gonna mark that thing all up on your credit. So yeah. But yeah, sellers be funny sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm a seller.
They've been trained or they watch somebody to come up with these rebuttals sometimes when you all get a low offer, You think so?
What, a seller?
Yeah, the seller.
Nah, I mean, there's only a few rebuttals. Like, it's not they don't know. It's just what they're feeling. Like, somebody like, well, I'm not going to give it away for free.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. I'm
not going to give it away for free. Oh, before I give it to you, I'll give it to the bank. Okay. All right. They all going to come up with the same rebuttals. Like, it's just human nature. Yeah. We don't like to feel like we're in a tough spot, and sometimes the ego plays a part in it as well. And I get it. I literally get it. I had a guy call me the other day trying to buy one of my properties, and I was like, "Come on, man! If you're gonna pay me that low, I might as well keep it."
I may as well keep it.
I'm gonna sell it too. I'm a part of the game. I know exactly where the seller's coming from.
Yeah. I know
exactly where they're coming from, man. So I don't even get mad when the seller says something, man.
Yeah. Okay, Adrian hit me. She hit me up. Lifesaver.
Well, she remembered it anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Craig is.
She said that so am I saying this right? Damn, my phone went off. I think I'm saying it right, but they said they basically get their commission. Yeah. So for the agent, they get their money either way. Right? So I think that's how they said it. It's like, even though they're asking 100, but they take 40, see, they getting their money anyway at 40.
You're right.
Less than a month.
Yeah.
Now that don't mean the seller is going to accept it, but we have to get the agent in the right mindset to push it. That's the only thing.
They're gonna make money regardless.
Yeah, they're gonna make their money regardless.
Yeah.
That is called a reframe, because realtors are taught to get the highest price.
Yeah.
You're getting the same amount. You're just selling it for cheaper.
You're selling for cheaper. But some of that's why I structured the offer where hopefully they can see, like, damn, But I know everybody don't run math the same way. But normally they sort of already figure out how much money they're gonna make on it if they sell it at full price when they list. They already have that number in their head, right? Sure. And so when they see it, like, damn, how is that possible? I'm gonna still get the same money, and we went from 100 to 40. Yeah, that's exactly what we're saying.
Exactly what we're saying, baby. Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on now. We're doing it in house, so I'll have my own thing to report. But I need you all. We need probably. I get about another week. We need to be having somebody come on every day. Hey, boom, got one accepted.
Got one on the contract.
Got one accepted. That's what we're shooting for.
Yeah, like if you're taking action, you'll definitely run it up for sure, man. It's all about taking.
Oh, that's why we had this title last night. You know what I'm saying? Turn 30 no's into. I just came up with a fictional number. Turn 30 no's into that. I ain't put the flip man on. I put somebody. Most of my audience is male, so I put some. You know, this of course is AI, but
we don't catch their eye.
Yeah, that's just to catch their eye. Besides this joker. They might bring in some new folks, you know, whatever. So, yeah.
That was, I think I hit all the questions. Let's see. Yeah.
Boy, yeah, it is. Boy, it's so hard to do right, boy.
What you mean?
It's a beautiful day out here, blue skies. Now, the seafood shack ain't close to me, and that's a good thing. It's at least a 30-minute hike to that side of town.
That's close.
Yeah. That's close?
30 minutes? Yeah, that's close.
No. I got to get over there, you know what I'm saying? But so I'm not going to do it, but I'm thinking about it. And I don't need it. I definitely don't need it, but boy, it'd be beautiful.
I'll get you some fish today. Fish, man. Was whiting, right? You said whiting, right?
Oh, whiting with the bone in it, baby.
I don't get some fat fish today.
Oh.
Sometimes you got to treat yourself, you know.
That's the problem. I had that attitude too many days after week. Be different if it's been 2 months of discipline.
Right.
That's the problem. Yeah. Anyway, so I guess we got everybody. We're a little short today, so we got everybody question. People ain't really. I guess y'all out there, hey, they working. I guess you know what it is, guys. We laughing. The people out there getting it. So let us know. So that's what I'm going to assume. We're going to stay positive with it, right? So let me throw Chevy info up here.
I don't know what Craig Davis is referring. I don't know who's he responding.
Man, the man said he's still waiting.
I don't know what he's waiting on.
Waiting on
Craig Davis. We're gonna make that offer for $87.5 for the land and the house.
Yeah, all of it.
All of it.
With the acreage.
Yeah. That's how that worked, my man.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that worked right there. So, but ideally, give me that address again. Let me just see if this one is next door to it. Let me just check it real quick.
That is 6759.
Hold your horses. In Georgia, right?
Yes. Riverdale.
67, what is it, 6759?
Yeah, Sandy Creek Drive.
Sandy Creek Drive.
Mm-hmm.
Riverdale, Georgia.
Riverdale.
So my man, okay, yeah, it's a lady. I'm sorry. So yeah, the lot is separate. The lot is separate. Okay. Okay.
But I guess he was asking what should he offer on the lot, but y'all saying to include it in the
no. Well, he said it included in the price. That's where we'll start. Yeah. So the lot is
right next door. Then it's right next door. Then
yeah, right next door. Her name is on both of them. Yeah, and they are there are different
different parcels.
That's what I'm going to make sure. Yep, they're different parcels. Yep, beautiful.
So you could build on it, Dan. What's this? And it's an acre, so you could definitely.
Yeah. Let me see what houses. Yeah, that's the normal size lot though, so it's not like you can do anything but that. So, let's see here. So what a lot selling for over there? Let's see. That's a $200,000 neighborhood, basically, right? Around that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it ain't gonna be that much then. Cause so we got a lot right there. So
prior put another 20,000 on a lot.
I don't even know if I'd do that. Let me see.
No.
Let's see here. Hope I got some activity in here, and I don't. How big was this lot? I think that was a commercial lot. Okay. Yeah, it looks like a lot of sale in that general area around maybe about 25 or so. So we want to be half that number if we can.
Like, so 10 grand.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Craig, add the 10 grand to the 87.5 button. Now you're at 97.5, man.
7.5.
Yep. For sure. Full line.
Lock it up.
Let me ask y'all this, man. Y'all ever just? I know I've been in a situation where, like, I remember when I first started, man, and I had like a lot of. I didn't find my first deal yet, and I was still working, and it was like a build up, and then you find that deal is set to close, and then that check hit the bank account, and you get like that release. You just feel so good. You ain't never had that.
You talking about it just in the beginning?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's been a long time, but I can still remember it. It wasn't a wire. It was only $2,500. Well, I say that was a lot of money. $2,500. You know, they gave us an actual paper check, and so, and you know, the sellers was just so happy they got their 20 grand, and I got mine. See, mine was more. It was just even though I needed the money, it worked. You know, it's
right.
Just,
the proof of concept. Yeah.
It just worked or whatever. So, what else? I'm finna show y'all.
Not the kiss message again, right? Oh, I can look at that.
No. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we will put that up. Hold on. Let me see. No, we good.
Just you gonna show something. I don't know what it was.
Oh, I forget what it was. Mind trying to talk that quick, man. I don't know what I'm doing up in here.
You think about lighting. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
It ain't too far. 30 minutes.
That's a long. That's good. Is that far? You know, I got to get over that. Nah. No, sir. All right, guys. So everyone's where they need to be, and we got everybody going in the right direction. So anything you guys want to share before we end this live stream?
Make a ton of offers.
We could talk till we're blue in the face.
Oh! I know what I want to show y'all. Can I? If I show another YouTube video, we should be good, right?
Yeah.
I'll flip over another YouTube video.
Yeah.
Okay,
people do it all the time. Yeah.
All right.
At least it's approved because it's already on YouTube.
Yeah. Here he is right here. Let me see. Why is all these ads playing? Oh, here it is right here. Okay. Let me. I'm just gonna show you the beginning of it because it sort of helped me with the title from last night. Mm-hmm. So let me share my screen. And let me see.
I can't hear it though. Ain't no sound, so no sound. You probably can hear it. We can hear it.
Oh, let me see. I might have to turn on my let me see. Let me stop sharing. And let me do it again. I think I just need to do that tab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to do it some type of different way. They need to fix that.
Yeah.
Talk about is it
I'm here now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how good your idea is or how perfect the timing is. If you are not relentless at taking no over and over again and still being willing to come to the plate? It doesn't matter.
Ankar Jain is an entrepreneur.
Yeah, that's all I want you to see. That part right there is if you ain't willing to accept no, and still keep grinding on it, you're never gonna do something else. I don't care what you're doing.
You got to be relentless, man. That is so true for sure.
This guy right here that I was watching the video, it's just once you watch a certain type of content, they I do it just
keep showing it. Yeah.
Anyway, he started this company. It took him 4 years. To even get it going. They were going to meet senators, going to Washington, trying to get it approved or whatever. And then he said one day his lawyer gonna call him and say, "I think this is not even legal."
That ain't good.
Long story short, once they got it growing, they worth $1 billion in a year.
Oh wow!
In a year, like what they do is, from my understanding, it's called BILT, B-I-L-T. Some people watching this may already be doing it. Is that how you can get points for like flying and all that stuff on your credit cards? They allow you to build points so you can build up enough for a down payment for a house.
Wow.
Yeah, $1 billion idea. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But a lot of people in real estate, you can't do that. That's what he's talking about, those no's. But he knew it just made sense. You can build points for everything else, but something that's probably the biggest purchase you'll ever make is a house, and we can't do it for that.
Yeah. He cracked the code for sure.
Oh yeah. But it took him 4 years. I have people come moaning and groaning to me that's being coached because they ain't built a deal in a month. What? Do you know how many businesses that you start and you don't make money? You actually receiving money, but you don't actually make money for 2 or 3 years, sometimes even longer.
Yeah.
The first transaction, you're in the black. You're profitable with this, But anyway, I just wanted to so that gave me that.
A lot of no's. Yeah, a lot of no's.
A lot of no's. That's why I came up with the 30 no's, because that's about the average, even if you just negotiating. So somebody said they had to make 3 offers. I said, you got 27 more to go.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying to you? Hopefully to be on number 4, but it's just your expectation. I got 27 more to go.
Yeah, the false expectation, man. We're in a culture of instant gratification.
Oh yeah.
That's also the other part to it, man. Like a lot of times people parents didn't tell them no enough. So they feel like they feel like they're above it.
Yeah, this dude, which I interviewed him a few months back. Henry Eisenstein, I think is the way it pronounces it. Mm-hmm. And so when he first got into real estate and sales, and the lady he was working for, he said, it was just so hard. So she says, "Well, just do this for me. Just go out there and give me 20 no's today. Do that. Mm-hmm. That should go. Go out there and give me 20 no's today." Well, she knew it wasn't hard to get 20 no's, but somebody gonna say yeah, right? Yeah. So it's just more of he understood why she was telling them that. But just go out there and give me 20 no's. So I'm saying, go out there and get us 30 no's.
Yeah. 30 no's. That's what Luxury Pick said. 30 no's.
Yeah, 30 no's. Yeah. And let's get it, man. It's a weekend. I hope y'all have fun. Hope y'all go out there and crush it. And let's start building some momentum and building some good news, man, for sure.
Boom. With that being said, guys, we'll see you guys hopefully on Monday on the FLIP SIDE.
Text me and I'll text you back.
Text me and I'll text you back.
Text me then I'll text you back.
You text me then I'll text you back.
Text me then I'll text you back.
TikTok, you don't stop.
I will help you make your paper stack.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at now?
215-964-5243. Now you know.